Hello, very good evening to you. Now, through today, large chunks of the country have been stuck under quite a bit of cloud. Not everywhere, there has been some sunshine, especially across the north, but it has been quite a cloudy, settled picture because we have high pressure firmly across us. And this high pressure is going to continue to stick with us for a little while yet. So as we go through the rest of today, a lot of cloud still across the bulk of England and Wales, more cloud as well across parts of Northern Ireland, perhaps some clear breaks across the far northwest of both Wales and Northern Ireland, but on the whole it is looking pretty cloudy for many. We're also going to see a bit of drizzly rain pushing its way in from the east in particular, maybe towards some southern coastal parts as well, and there could be some hill fog where the cloud is thick and low enough as well. The clearest skies through tonight will be across parts of Scotland. Here we are likely to see quite a bit of clear skies, and as a result temperatures could take quite a drop. Most places under the cloud temperatures won't fall too much, but where we get the clear skies turning colder with some frost, in fact across some parts of Scotland temperatures could get into negative double figures. So a fairly harsh frost, and as well as this there's going to be some fog and freezing fog to watch out for as we go through tomorrow morning. Some of the fog patches across parts of Scotland could take quite a while to clear. In fact, they could linger through much of the day, and if you're stuck under the fog it is going to feel really cold indeed. But otherwise there's actually going to be again quite a bit of sunshine across parts of Scotland in particular, also glimmers of sunshine around some parts of Northern Ireland and perhaps some parts of England and Wales as we go through the afternoon. But really for many again it is going to be largely cloudy, the difference being the fact that there'll be a bit more rain around. It doesn't look especially heavy, just some light drizzly rain starting off in the east but then pushing further west across many central and perhaps some western parts as we go through later on. I've already mentioned temperatures across parts of Scotland where you're stuck under that fog will really be quite low, but generally they are a bit below average for the time of year, maybe a degree or so up compared to Wednesday, but nonetheless a bit of a chilly feel despite the fact that the winds for most of us are pretty light, just a bit of a breeze towards the far south and perhaps towards the far north as well. As we go through later on tomorrow evening, it stays pretty similar. So a lot of cloud through Thursday night and into Friday. Further outbreaks of drizzly rain, mainly across parts of England and Wales, some pushing into parts of Northern Ireland and Scotland as well. So a bit of rain arriving here after a largely dry couple of days. There will still be some clear skies around across parts of Northern Ireland, maybe towards the northeast of Scotland, but not as clear as compared to the previous night. And with that then temperatures not dropping quite as low, but nonetheless still a bit chilly for some where we see the clear skies. Otherwise, and with the cloud, temperatures really not dropping much at all. Not much of a diurnal range to the difference between our daytime highs and our overnight mins, and that's not too surprising because of how thick the cloud is. So then Friday, similar-ish to Thursday really, a lot of clouds, some outbreaks of drizzly rain across many parts of England and Wales. All of it will have pushed a bit further north and westwards, so across central eastern parts it looks a bit drier, albeit it is still going to stay pretty cloudy. Later on there is going to be a front pushing its way in from the northwest, and that's going to bring something a bit more persistent rain-wise into parts of Scotland, and then it's gradually going to push its way southwards as we go through later Friday and into Saturday. We are going to see temperatures, well, relatively similar to today, tomorrow really, a bit below average for the time of year, and all the time when you're stuck under that cloud it's not going to feel particularly warm at all, it's going to feel pretty chilly. As we go through later on and head towards the weekend, that front I mentioned towards the south does push its way southwards, but doesn't bring a huge amount of rain. It's another feature that comes in later on in the weekend as we go into Sunday that's bringing more unsettled weather. So we're going to see the winds strengthening through Sunday, particularly across northern parts, but everywhere turning windier for sure, and we're going to see some rain arriving. And so really as we go into the beginning of next week, things definitely do look more unsettled with some strong winds and some heavy rains for most of us. We will of course be keeping you up to date with those, so do make sure, subscribe to our YouTube channel and then you'll never miss an update. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.